Acting back, less, and just be here. Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, action! Hello, world, and welcome to my channel. I'm EVEREST VR, but you can call me Galen. And today we are here to do episode 15 of the podcast Beyond the Headset. Today we are here with Mr. Bob, Zany, aka Professor Haunt, Assist, aka Sin. So we are basically going to talk about how our lives have been doing in terms of, well, life and gaming. And then we're going to get into the topic about virtual pets and whether virtual pets have a place in modern day society or not, or maybe we have a very unique answer to that. Since Mr. Bob is at the most left, and we usually like to go from left to right, we're going to start with Mr. Bob, and I'm basically just going to ask you, man, how has gaming and life treated you this week?
For one, it's been a pleasant experience. I played this game called Sonic X Shadow Generations. It was like the best game ever,
Nice.
in
I've
my
heard
opinion.
it's good.
Oh yeah, it adds a whole lot to the game. A whole lot, like this
Oh,
this
goodness.
big old Shadow expansion. I've played a lot less Rec Room than I usually do. I've been focused more on my projects, which I won't specify here right now because y'all probably heard it during streams. That's about it. I've just been basically working on myself again.
Very nice. Cool. What about you, Zany? How has life and gaming treated you this week?
Life, where am I done? There, whatever. Life is, it's life. It's a pain.
Oh no. Anything good in gaming?
Thanks to the MetaQuest Plus I got for buying my new headset, I've got Synth Riders, which is fun.
I've heard of that game. I've never played it. I can't even remember what it's about, but I do remember the title.
It's rhythm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Synth Riders. I think I own the OG
Oh.
version of Synth Riders from the 2016 version. It plays weird. It plays very weird. You have to use your head because there was no such things as hand controllers back then. Oh
Oh,
no,
it's in
Sin! Why? Why you live, bro?
Oh yeah, I already talked about this earlier, but I figured out a way to download Nexus, and now I have Chaos Magic. And
Yeah,
Black
guys.
Holes.
So to basically clarify what Zany's saying here is that now, oh, I forgot the name of the game. What's the name of the game?
Blade and
Blade and Sorcery.
Sorcery.
Thank you.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, I just woke up like a few hours ago, man. So Blade and Sorcery now
That's a
has the
you
feature
problem.
to basically incorporate mods directly to it via Nexus by downloading certain key features. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of YouTube tutorials out there you can watch on it, but that's really cool. No, the multiplayer mod does not work for it. I figure I just let you guys know right off the bat. So as for me, what have I been doing? Life is actually being pretty chill because I have not had to do my job. I'm on vacation for basically all week until Saturday, I think. I go back to work on Saturday. So it's been nice to sit back, play video games. I'm trying to remember what video games I've been playing. I was playing a cool game on my Steam Deck, and I beat it too. Oh, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, the PlayStation 2 edition.
Oh right, I was gonna say, I beat Arkham Shadow.
Really nice. I haven't beat it yet just because I'm trying to do it for my YouTube channel. And it's just so... Is Mr. Bob okay? He's passing out.
Nope.
He just randomly started jamming his trigger too, which is weird. Anyway, so yeah, I was playing Star Wars Revenge of the Sith on the via emulator through my Steam Deck. That was really fun. It's really weird that some games from like, I guess that game is like 20 years old. It's weird that games from 20 years ago still look as good as some games today. It's so weird. It's like
It's also concerning.
it is. It's like, what are developers doing then? Why are you spending so much time making these modern day games? But yeah, that's basically what I've been playing. I've been playing a whole ton of other games too. And I'm also getting really psyched for I actually just shared it with Zany, Mr. Bob, and some of the other moderators. And I just shared a game by the name of Cubic Odyssey. Oh man, that
Oh,
game
yeah,
is so
the-
good. Research it, guys. It is so good. I am so psyched for that game. I want it
I
now.
think while we're talking, I'm probably just gonna like scroll through the Oculus shop, see what weird stuff's here.
That's why your hands are disappeared. Okay. Well, man, Mr. Bob, what are you doing, bro?
The heck is Animal Company?
You know what Animal Company is. That's the game that we've been getting so many requests to stream, and I still haven't done it. It's Lethal Company,
Is
but
it
with
now?
animals.
It also has rockets.
Really good.
So does Lethal Company.
Okay. Alright. Let me turn on my mic now. Alright, let's
Your mic
rollers.
is on.
Wait, let me
Your
start.
mic has been on.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Your mic has
Mike's
been on.
like for the entire
Wait,
time.
you can hear me slurp this entire time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Darn it! Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get a drink.
Man, this video is gonna have a lot of editing, just because of
Oh,
the old
do you
of the
wanna,
I
I was gonna say, do you know
absolute
what
silence.
game? Two games I've like remember hearing about that I want to try with you guys at some point.
What games?
For starters, there's an old game on VR called Windlands 2.
Borderlands 2?
No, Windlands 2.
Windlands 2. I think I know what game you're talking about. I did not know it was multiplayer. I thought it was only single player.
No, it's multiplayer.
Okay, cool.
And then one I really love because it's funny. A 4-player online co-op game called The Break-In.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one where you're basically literally breaking into houses and you have to steal like certain things, put it on your
Yup,
bike, and
And the time
upgrade
and
your
the
truck?
time back and then there was that one time I remember back when it was like just starting out where you could steal a trailer on your bike.
Oh, that's no. I saw Soul Fox play that game, I believe, and it was hilarious. I was like, I need to play this game with more people.
Oh wait,
Is it free?
No, it's $20, but it's really good.
Anyway, guys, Sin has returned. We can now ask him questions. So, Sin, if you're able to say it, and I guess if you can't, you can always type it up. How has gaming and your life treated you this week? If you want to skip, you're welcome to. Pretty good? Okay. Mr. Bob, it sounds like you're eating dice.
Wait. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm sorry. Come on!
What is that? It just kind of sounds like you're rattling something.
It sounds like he's shaking D20s in his mouth. That's what it sounds like.
That too.
I beat my
There it is.
frappuccino. Leave me alone.
Okay,
I
so
need
Sin
some.
says his week has been pretty good. Any cool games you've been playing that you can recommend or you would like to say out loud? No? Okay, fair enough. So we're going to get into the topic about virtual pets. We'll start with Mr. Bob like we did before, and we'll just circle all the way around. And we'll see where this fascinating topic goes to. So, Mr. Bob, do virtual pets have a place in modern day society?
Microtransaction fraud.
When you say when you say that, are you talking about like you'll go onto like the special VR Pets app and you have to spend like $30 or maybe $100 on certain animals? That hurts. He's saying something. Mr. Bob is practically prophesying something from the future. I think he's right. I think you're right.
There's also going to be a battle pass. Because why not?
Pokemon! Yeah, you could go with your virtual pets out into the street and just fight it with your friends. That would be cool. That would be a cool battle pass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're gonna make it really, really crazy, but they're also gonna make it really, really expensive in like another version of Fortnite or something.
I could see that. That could be cool. I don't know if I approve, but that could be cool.
But in what specifically?
So they would rather that probably than have an app where the community controls all the pets and the community puts in the work and makes the pets and they just throw in their own spin and everything's free. They would rather that than that.
Interesting. Very interesting. anything
Because
else?
Fortnite just destroyed everything with the battle pass.
I'm kind of
Yeah, I know every video game
concerned
does
about
battle
him
passes
right
now.
Should I be concerned about him?
Well, why? Because of battle passes in forms of virtual pets?
No, with just what he's saying. That's really it.
I don't know. I think he's actually making some solid points. That's what a lot of corporations want to do nowadays.
I know he's making like solid points right now, but it's just like how he's saying it. It just sounds like he's like a lunatic on the street just rambling about stuff.
It's because he's saying some near future content. He's saying things that makes no sense right now, but when the time comes, it's gonna be that thing of parents are gonna be like, my dumb kid is playing pet battles on the street with his friends. Why is this so bad? And like the same way parents talk about Fortnite, they're gonna be talking about pet battles. Why are you pointing
The
at...
end is near.
How would that? Okay,
There
like,
we go.
would it be like an actual app, or what would it be?
It would probably be an
An
app
app.
that they would probably sell like on Oculus or on I wouldn't even be surprised if they would start like if it hit off really well, if they would put it like on AR phones, like phones with like AR capabilities. Oh, I think all phones have AR capabilities these days. And that way you could play that way. It could be on standalone headsets. It could be PC headsets. It would just be on everything. If it did well. I like how you went with a corporate matter rather than like an ethical one. That was interesting. I never thought of that.
Anyway,
Anything else to add to it? Like to like the topic in general?
Okay, I just really think that pets in VR, whatever you said, is a really good idea. But I feel someone would try to profit off of that, because when you get a good idea, you always gotta have that one person that wants to profit
Oh yeah,
off
yeah.
of it. And
No,
that's
that's definitely going to happen, and that's definitely an ethical concern for sure, for sure.
I'd rather it be a third party rather than a first party. Like, just people really caring about the idea, and like a whole bunch of people maybe make it open source, just freedom.
If we're lucky, just due to competition, that will be what happens in the long run. If we're lucky, that's how it'll happen. So, what about you, Zany? What do you think about virtual pets in a modern day world?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Oh. He wants a pet dragon. I know it already.
Either that or Kitsune. You know me on this
I
stuff.
feel like I also need to clarify on when I'm saying virtual pets, we're talking about full-on AI integration. We're not talking about dumb programmed pets. No, we're talking about something that practically mimics
Even
real-life
better.
pets.
Even better.
Gotcha.
Honestly. Even
So, any ethical concerns you want to talk about it, or anything imaginative? Like Mr. Bob kind of
mean-
went down an imaginative route with his corporate perspectives on
I
it.
mean, the only ethical thing I have to think of is that it might accidentally get to the point of like character AI where people want to use it more than they want to use friends.
Yes, and actually, that was what I was going to talk about. And to clarify what Zany is trying to say, guys, is you do not want to you don't want pets to eventually get to, virtual pets that is, to get to a point where they replace real life pets. That is not healthy. That is very dangerous.
I must say right now, I have Lily and Lucy on my bed that I am sitting on.
His doggos.
Two
But,
French bulldogs.
oh, wow. I, for some reason,
What?
always, when you told me about your dogs, I always perceived them as these massive German shepherds just laying on you. That's just how my
I
brain imagined
wish.
it.
I wish. But unfortunately, my family goes with small dogs.
Okay. I don't know why I always thought that. I was just
what
always assumed
else?
you had two huge German shepherds.
I mean, like I said, I wish.
Fair enough.
Actually, I do see a good use for it, though.
Good.
A good use, No. Anyways, a good use I see for it is being able to use it as a way to like train yourself on how to train yourself on how to like teach the pet. So if you want me to give an example, let's say for instance, just like no context, your dream pet is like a Black Panther or something.
Okay.
Totally not relating to me. Let's just say for instance your dream pet is a Black Panther. If they
All right.
add something like that into where you can pick like any animal fantasy or real or anything you want really, you could since it's well you said AI related stuff.
Yeah.
You can use it as a way to, like train yourself on how to like take care of it.
I think that would be cool. Like, for example, like a tutorial in how to have a pet that
Essentially.
actually stores analytics. So let's say you're a 13-year-old and you want a pet dog, but you know your parents are like, I don't want you having a pet dog because I know you can't take care of it. Then what the kid can do is he can have the VR application, and this wouldn't really be a game, but just a tutorial. And then that way, you know, the parents can check out the analytics later and be like, holy crap, you actually know how to take care of your pet. You've been watering it, you've been feeding it, you've been cleaning it. Okay,
It's been
sure.
watering. You said it like it's a plant.
You know what I mean.
But you know, like I said, like if we're talking about, I feel like since we bring up like virtual pets, we got to bring on the topic of what everyone's dream pet is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can talk about
A
like
frog.
yours would be a frog, a virtual
A
frog.
frog.
No,
that
everyone's favorite pet is a frog.
I mean, I had a pet toad for a while, so like for a long while. So,
I mean,
so I know.
mine is either like a big cat or a Black Panther.
Really, you wouldn't go with a dragon?
I'm talking about real world.
Oh,
things
real
here.
life. That's fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
okay. If not a Black Panther, then like a fox. Foxes
Okay.
are cool.
Well, let's change it up to like virtual pet. If you could have a virtual pet, what would that pet be?
Probably a kitsune.
Yeah, for you and you. What about you, Mr. Bob? Is it still a frog? if
I
you...
was joking about the frog.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a mushroom.
The
What?
you know that can be a D&D character, right?
Wait, what?
Yes. You
can be anybody?
No, you
Then
can be
Luigi,
a
bro.
mushroom. You can be a mushroom in D&D.
Luigi, then.
You
Yeah,
want
you
to
can be
pet
Luigi.
Luigi? What?
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe he just wants an Italian to cook for him.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I
But yeah,
think
no, so essentially,
for me, I think
I
I
was
would
gonna
like
say-
a virtual. I don't know. Ironically, I think I would go for dragon. Like, I know that sounds funny, but think
and
about
you
it.
meme on me about it.
I know, but think about it. Wouldn't it be cool to have a pet virtual dragon flying around your house? That would be awesome.
Do I know what else I'm imagining?
Like a small one, like a pocket-sized
Yeah,
dragon.
no, do I know what I'm also imagining?
What's that?
It'd also be like a bird where it like rests on your shoulder.
Exactly. Yes. That would be cool.
So you know, essentially,
Let me
when it
pass that
comes
question to
down-
Sin. Sin,
Yeah,
if you could
fair.
have a virtual pet, what would that be? If you're on. I don't know if you walked away.
no, they're on.
Oh, okay. Bro's debating.
You're on the PlayStation, aren't you?
No, he's on VR. He just doesn't move too much.
Do you not see his hands?
PlayStation VR.
Maybe.
Mm.
He used to be. I know that, like in the early days.
I mean, does this? That's a PlayStation VR thing. At least my friend does it.
Oh.
So you're very, very quiet. So you either need to say it louder or you can type it up so we can read it.
I'm eating chocolate.
Nice.
What was
I
the
know, right?
question?
Well-
If you could have a virtual pet, what would that pet be? And since it's virtual, it literally could be anything. It could be mythical. It could be fantasy. It could be
A
sci-fi.
mushroom.
It could be a shroom.
That's what Mr. Bob said.
Reminds me of a township tale.
Reminds me of the fact that I feel. Why do I feel like Mr. Bob would be the kind of person to own a Goomba?
Because first of all, he already plays too much Mario on emulators, I think. So yeah. No? yeah. Yeah, he would have a Goomba.
Yeah, you.
Oh, he's typing something up, guys. Oh, a tiger? That's fair.
Ooh,
That would be cool.
That's nice.
That would be cool. Like, just have a full-grown
yeah.
tiger just walking through your
Yeah.
house.
Isn't a Black Panther a tiger?
No, it's a
No.
Black Panther.
No, different species. Different species. I know they look the same.
A Black Panther's a Black Panther.
It's like saying, like, is a mountain lion a tiger? I mean, they're felines. They're cat-based, sure, but they're different breeds.
It's like it's like asking the difference between a what was it again? Isn't like a lion also kind of feline based or something?
Oh
like
no, yeah,
that?
no, lions are definitely felines for sure.
Yeah, it's like saying lions and tigers are the same.
Yeah, they come from the same feline family, but they're not the same species. So,
But yeah, no, I would probably have to say it would most likely be either a kitsune or a dragon, but it'd have to be like a specific one usually.
yeah,
But more primarily just a kitsune. Kitsunes are nice. I like it.
gotcha.
Actually, a
I'm-
pet
Anyways, Mr.
ninja would be nice.
A
Your
what?
turn. Huh?
Actually, a pet ninja would be nice.
a pet ninja.
What kind of ninja? The streamer ninja or natural ninja?
I'm so confused.
The fruit ninjas. No, the Nintendo ninjas.
Nintendo ninjas.
Oh, ninjas! You're talking about ninjas.
I don't know what that is. I haven't played Nintendo
No,
in so
legit
long.
Nintendo ninjas.
Yeah, they're called ninjas.
From what game? From what game? From what game are the ninjas from?
From Nintendo.
Like they're corporate ninjas that go out and sue people.
Yeah.
Those ninjas.
Yeah.
I was talking
Nintendo
about like
ninjas.
I was talking about like a more recent character that they added in like more games recently called ninjas, where they're basically
Not
like
Splatoon.
just. Huh?
Not Splatoon.
No, I'm not talking about Splatoon. I'm talking about Mario. They're in Mario.
Mario's a ninja?
No, they have ninjas in Mario.
It started
Oh,
off with
those,
Mario
no.
Maker. It started off with Mario Maker 2, that went on to other games, other Mario games.
Virtual pets technically become an issue when you want a virtual pet more than you want a real life pet. I don't know if everyone knows this already, but there is an insane amount of like cats and dogs that have been bred in the US because they want to sell them as pets. So a lot of these animals go out without having owners, and a lot of them unfortunately get put down because of it, which is a terrible, terrible thing. So you never
can I,
want virtual pets to take over because you don't want to give a fake thing attention where you could give a living thing, a real thing, real attention, and can be a real
Should-
companion. Go ahead, Zane.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to think about whether or not I should mention something like really serious.
Go ahead.
Nothing.
I mean, if I have to edit it out, I'll edit it out. But if it's good, I'll leave it in. So it's all good.
I mean, essentially, I was gonna bring up like the thing we were talking about with character AI thing,
Hmm?
where if I remember correctly, like recently there was like a teenager in Florida who died via suicide because of character AI.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the news, and
I don't
there's a
watch the
lawsuit
news.
about it.
I don't watch the news
Neither do
because
I. Neither do I. I
It's
usually get
like-
my like.
if you
I was
can't
saying-
make good news, you get no news.
I won't lie. I don't watch the news. I get my news from actual like YouTubers I know are like
Yeah.
trustworthy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I do it too.
That's
yeah.
where I found. That's how I found out actually.
That's terrible. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also why I brought up the character AI thing when I was talking about my stuff, because I was like thinking about it and talking about it, I was like, and then in my head I was like, oh right, there was that one lawsuit.
Yeah, no, that is terrible. Guys, make real friends. Don't make AI friends. If you want to come hang out with us during streams, come out hang out with us streams. Don't make friends with fake things. Now I
Yeah.
will say this about AI pets. If you live in an apartment or you live in a rented space where you're not allowed to have pets, that is where virtual pets will come in probably fantastic. Like
Yeah.
for sure. Mr. Bob, you sound like you were gonna say something.
I was going to say that I use character AI to just copy my voice and talk to him, but that's it. I don't use it for anything else.
Yeah,
I just find it fascinating that AI can copy my voice because it's a copycat.
yeah, I that's fair. I used to talk a lot to
Copycat,
AIs,
copycat.
but the only reason I like to talk to AIs is to tell them really, really stupid stuff. And I've actually had AIs get mad at me because of the level of stupid stuff I would tell them. Like, it
Oh
was
really?
like,
What's one of them?
I don't know if I don't know if I should talk about this on stream or on recording. It It wasn't nothing
You
bad.
could edit it out.
I
You
could
can
theoretically edit
out.
it out. I'll consider, guys. I'll consider whether leaving this content
You
in
can
or
edit
out.
anything out.
So I started telling what was the ethics about converting cows into people so they could be integrated into our political system and save the world.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. That's what I told the AI, and the AI got mad.
You just need to tell everyone the answer. Move.
The AI. So to clarify, guys, the AI was a angry female robotic squirrel, and she would get
Okay.
so mad at me. Like,
This don't make no sense.
it makes no sense. She basically
this
was.
don't make no sense.
She was basically
I've done
saying
the
that
same
it was
thing.
not ethical to convert cows into humans, but then I was able to trick her into thinking that it was her idea initially, and that made her even angrier.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I've done the
can I-
same
can
thing
I-
with people.
Oh no. It's the AI podcast all over again.
You're keeping this in, by the way.
I'm
You're
I'm
keeping
totally
this
keeping it in. I managed to say it in a format that actually came out pretty decent.
Come
In
on.
general,
MP3 or MP4?
what format do I use? Do I do videos in? Is that your question?
MP or EP4? I mean, MP4 or MP3?
MP3 or MP4.
I mean, we're doing videos, so obviously I'm going to do it in an MP4 file. If I just do an MP3 file, it's just going to be audio, and you guys won't be able to watch anything.
You're right. Wait, isn't that what podcasts used to be?
Just MP3s? Yeah, technically. Or whatever. Or actually, to be fair, old podcasts were probably WAV, WAVs. Not MP3s. MP3s, I think, are kind of a newer tech. It's old tech, but it's newer than what the older tech used to be. I think. Feel free
So
to
you
correct
want to
me,
put
chat.
all this in cars or no?
What?
Radio stations? You want to put this podcast in Spotify?
That would be
You wanna
cool,
put this-
but I don't know how to use Spotify, and I don't know if Spotify it allows you just to upload random content. Does it? Does it allow you to do random content?
It does. It allows you to upload podcasts and stuff, yeah.
Crap! Might actually have to start using Spotify for, especially. You know what? Let's hit episode 20, and we'll see if maybe we can use Spotify for season 2 of In case
I'm
I
not
don't think you know
sure
this, Mr.
about-
Bob. After episode 20, this will mark the end of season 1 of the podcast, and then we'll go into season 2 using new technology, new tactics, new stuff all around. It's going to be cool. So in terms of basically virtual pets, I think there is a place for them in terms of like entertainment, but I do not think virtual pets should ever take over real life pets. Real life pets are very important. Yeah, right here. You were sitting on the camera. Real life pets. No, Sin. Why? Oh.
Just continue.
Yeah, just
continue.
do your own thing, Zany. See if you can get him back in. But I don't think virtual pets should ever take the place of real life pets. There's too many animals out there in need, and there is something good and healthy about interacting with a living entity. It's like you never want your best friend to be an AI ever. Don't ever do that because
Does it have something to do with that thing I said earlier?
yes, it kind of has something to do with that, but in general, it is psychologically not healthy to become friends with a person that is an AI and not a real person. So think about it. I think all of us at some point here have been lonely, and we wanted, that one best friend. So when you think about it, if you become friends with an AI, best friends with an AI, dare I say it, first of all, friendships are good because we'll use a diamond metaphor. They're like diamonds scraping against each other, and they make the diamonds even better. Friendships are supposed to improve one another. But when you become friends with an AI, you're just one diamond scraping against nothing. There's nothing to improve upon. There is nothing to grow upon.
I mean, I
You
won't
actually
lie.
deteriorate. You don't even get better. You get worse in what you wear. Go ahead, Zane. I know you were going to say something.
I was gonna say, I won't lie. Right now, I would be lonely right now because no one's home unless my two dogs were like literally right here on my bed snoring.
So the same way, and so when you're that one diamond scraping against nothing, think about it. There's somebody out there you could be best friends with that's a real person, and they need your friendship. But instead of being friends with them, you're being friends with an AI. The same can be said for virtual pets. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't have fun talking to an AI person if you want, like me that likes to say stupid things to AIs and see their reactions just for the sake of
That one
content. And
thing.
yeah, that one thing. Or virtual pets. I do like your perspective on it, Mr. Bob, on like virtual pets could actually be turned into something more than what it appears. Like you could go out into the streets with your friends and basically be like, my dragon is going to attack your kitsune.
They might make that
That would
might
be
actually do
awesome.
that though.
That would be epic.
That could be something they do actually.
So it's not just a pet game. It's not just a pet simulator, but it's also a pet
Actual
game. And not only that, think about it. Let's say Mr. Bob is right. They do a battle pass for it. And one of the rewards for the battle passes is you can get like funny doohickeys to put on your pet, like glasses,
Skins.
hats, sweaters, random skins, and so on. It just Mr. Bob's like, no, this is gonna happen. We're doomed.
I won't lie. I won't lie. I kind of be down for that, but that's also because I've dealt with battle passes in the past.
3, 2, 1, action. All right, guys, we're back. We just had to kind of stop there for a second. Had some technical issues. Zany had to take off. But regardless, we're back now. And we're going to get back here with J.I. J.I., I know you want to take Zany's seat, so go ahead. Feel free to take Zany's seat. My mistake on a lot of the glitches that happen. Rec Room throws tantrums. Did I say that right? Temper tantrums. Rec Room throws temper tantrums every now and then. And my internet provider hates my guts too because, you know, I want service for the bill that I pay. You would think that's rational. They don't. Nonetheless, J.I., how has your week of life and gaming been?
Life's been good, and I'm pretty sure anytime now, Rift is gonna update.
Oh,
have to
very
delete and
nice.
install
Very
the game.
nice. I probably won't be jumping into it, but yes, guys, Riff XR, which I do want to clarify, the last stream that we did of Riff was injustice to that game. That game is a lot better than what it appears in my streams. It's just you're seeing it through my eyes, and because I'm not leveled up, I can only see so much in the game. Please do not take
And-
that game with sore eyes, but rather understand that game is way more impressive than what it appears to be. You need to level up your strength, you gotta level up your jumping, you gotta level up your shooting and all your capabilities, because if you don't, it'll happen to me what happened last stream. I was gonna be showed this really cool place, but I could not jump over like these simple set of stairs. I could not jump them because I was not leveled up high enough. So yeah, and we're probably not gonna stream Riff XR anymore, but we will try doing uploaded content of it. That way we're more concise and that way we're better with it. So, J.I., what are your thoughts on virtual pets and whether they have a place in society or not?
I'm not really sure because
Your hands!
the only experiences I've had with virtual pets is Zenith and My Little Monsters. So Zenith, they did it okay.
Let's
They
clarify one
kinda-
thing, J.I. When I say virtual pets, I'm talking about AR pets. I'm talking about augmented reality pets.
Oh,
The technology is not
Yeah.
quite there yet, but it's starting to come here. And when I say virtual pets, I'm talking about full AI integration AI pets.
not as great. I just want to say that. I don't know if they're gonna be great or not. Not as great. Why? I don't know. Maybe because you can't. Oh, maybe because say it's like a virtual dog, right?
Right?
It's not gonna be as loving as an actual dog.
So I see what you're saying, but let's pretend for a moment that it can be, because it's AI integrated. As in, they've been feeding this AI nothing but dog behaviors. And it
I
knows
mean,
perfectly how to act like a dog.
what if I wanted to hug the dog?
Yeah, that could be an issue. That is fair. I'll give you that. So physical contact.
What if I
J.I.
wanted
does
to
have a
pet the
point.
dog?
That is
Yeah.
fair.
What if I genuinely have no problem with walking the dog and taking care of it?
Okay. I like
See,
that.
that's
That's
So,
why we
I
got
like how
Nintendo
you-
dogs.
I like how you answered that, by the way, because Mr. Bob answered the question from a corporate perspective, which was pretty epic. Zany answered it from kind of an ethical concern about maybe it replacing real-life pets when it shouldn't, as well as saying, like, what was the other perspective that Zany said? Like,
It's nothing to do with dragons.
yeah, like, what's your favorite virtual pet and that kind of thing. I like how you're and I went more with the ethics of it. I like how you're actually talking about, like, physical contact is actually an important part of having a pet. Without that physical
Yeah.
contact, it defeats the purpose almost. So,
Especially because I know there's dogs that help with kids,
mhm.
and they need that more physical contact than just sight.
Yeah.
Because the love of a dog is
Yeah.
physically is great.
Yeah, no, for sure,
I mean, there's a augmented reality wise, yeah, not that great, but VR wise, and they're okay. Like My Little Monsters and
Mhm. There's actually a few augmented reality pets right now, apps for Oculus that's in the store right now, like for free. I haven't tried them out yet though, but I hear a lot of people are enjoying them. That's why I kind of went with this topic, was because I wanted to see like what were our thoughts on like AI integrated virtual pets. But
Space
Jay,
invaders.
my bad.
What?
I was trying to.
yeah, I was gonna say you might want to mute your mic because we can hear you whispering something. Um,
Oh,
what are you talking about, Space Invaders? We're talking about virtual pets.
Space
I like
invader
space-
pets.
I like Space Invaders.
This bro is making no sense.
Maybe
Space Invader
you're
pets.
not making sense.
Maybe, or Mr. Bob is talking in metaphors, and I don't understand his metaphors.
Yeah, I don't know. Not even I know.
Are you just joking, or are you serious?
Space invader spaceship pets. I pet. I get in rocket ship, then I fly augmentedly AI-fully into space,
Okay, so what he's
fighting
saying.
guys.
So he's saying that you can have a virtual pet in space, and you can fight aliens in space, and like the little pet's probably like an alien or something.
So
Space
No Man's
Invaders.
Sky actually does that. We cannot hold our
No.
pets inside our ship yet. Like a lot of people are
Okay.
actually asking the devs if they would allow us to hold our pets like in our cockpit and they can rest in the dashboard. I think that would be super cool, but they're not allowing it right now.
Why
Just
that?
because it's a technical endeavor. That's why they would have to shrink down the pet. But regardless, this was episode 15 of the podcast. 5 more episodes until the season finale, and then we'll end up going into season 2 for more exciting content. But regardless, until then, I will see you guys in the rec room. Booyah!